Hi guys and welcome to another video. So yesterday I got the chance to see Black Panther, so I've been excited for this movie for a long time, mainly because of the cast and the director. The cast looked absolutely incredible and the director had directed Creed, which is an absolutely amazing film, so I was excited when it was announced he was doing a Marvel movie. So let's talk about it. So the cast. So T'Challa is really good in this movie. He continues to be just as good as he was in Civil War. His character just gets a lot of development, and you see him coming from this king to really growing up and becoming a man, and I feel that's a really important thing. The villain is really good, Eric Killmonger. I think he's definitely on the upscale of the villains. I feel like he doesn't show up enough in the film. Like, he shows up a bit in the first 20 minutes and then he only shows up in the second half of the film, which I think's a bit of a shame. Nakia is a really good new character. I think sometimes you don't really believe the relationship she has with Chadwick Boseman's character, but overall she does well in her action scenes and she's just a very likeable character. I'd say Okoye is even better than Nakia. She is just such a badass, awesome warrior, and you really like her character and connect with her character, even though some of the decisions she makes don't really fit with her character. You'll know what I mean if you've seen it. Now, W'Kabi is played by an Oscar-nominated actor, and I think he does a really good job. I don't think he's given much to do, and his certain relationship is not really necessary at all, but overall he's a nice character that you sort of get his motivations, even though there could have been a little bit more development of that. Now, Everett Ross is back from Civil War, and Martin Freeman is just as charming as ever, so glad he's in this. He ends up being the butt of a lot of jokes, but overall I think that works for the story. However, the two standouts have to first be Shuri. Black Panther's brother is absolutely incredible. I think she just steals every scene she's in. She's so mesmerising, she's charismatic, and overall just such an amazing job. And then Claw is my other favourite character because Andy Serkis does such a brilliant job. He looks like he's having so much fun and it's just an amazing performance. So I think the best thing about Black Panther is its outstanding political themes. It talks so much about being a king and being a ruler, and whether you can be a good man and a good ruler, or whether they're just one or the other, and I think that's so well explored and it's done so magnificently. The world of Wakanda is also done brilliantly. There is amazing world building in this and it's so mesmerising. The visuals are brilliant. It also explores African culture and Wakandan culture in such a really cool way that doesn't become insulting, but instead represents something that isn't really represented in modern film, which I'm really happy is now starting to get some representation. I think another amazing thing about this is the cinematography. You could almost print out every single frame in this. It's just so beautiful. The cinematographer did such an incredible job. I think I'm also happy this had a more serious tone than some of the other recent Marvel films. Like 2017 was a very comedic year for Marvel, and I'm glad that this took not even really a Doctor Strange approach with some jokes. I think this is much more nearly a Civil War level tone, which I appreciated, because at some point I do want us, especially for something like Infinity War, I do want that serious tone, so I'm glad it was established here. I think the action scenes in this are a bit mixed. I think the one standout is the casino car chase that we saw in the trailer, and god, that is amazing. The three characters that are involved in that, they do such a good job. It's so mesmerising to see. The final fight against Black Panther and Killmonger is a little bit CGI. You basically feel like it is a video game. There is almost no live action apart from a little bit of seeing their faces occasionally, but overall it doesn't really do you much good. However, there is a certain battle sequence that is really cool, which I think does a better job of mixing CGI with some practical effects, and generally it's just an awesome scene to look at. So there are some nice hand-to-hand stuff, a lot of it involving Chadwick Boseman, which I'm happy about. I think there was some really good choreography, some nice ideas, put in there, and you really feel every punch, which I'm so glad about. I feel like that really fits with the tone they established. However, sometimes it's filmed well, but sometimes it's filmed with too many cuts and it's a little bit hard to follow, which I think's a shame because I thought Ryan Coogler might do a bit of a better job with directing and editing those action scenes. So overall, please go see Black Panther. There are a couple of negatives, but that's the same with any film. Overall, it is an absolutely fantastic, and I would really encourage you to go see Black Panther. So that's it for the video. Please like, please subscribe. I'm happy to have a chat with anyone in the comments, and thanks for watching.